Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Sorry it's been such a long time since I've uploaded, but there's been tons of stuff going on in my life recently. But I wanted to share with you a little project that has been in the making for a number of years, and that is refinishing this rifle here. And if you are not familiar with it, this is a Mosin-Nagant rifle. In the Russian it is Mosin-Nagant. This is basically the rifle that the Soviet Union produced for their ground troops, and it is the longest serviced round in military history, and it fires the 7.62 by 5.4R, which is a 30 caliber bullet, and it is a rimmed case, and so it fires these. This is the 1944 model, and this was quite a famous weapon towards the end of World War II. This particular rifle is from 1946, so while it did not see any action in World War II, you can see stock is really beat up. Basically what I did was, when I bought this years and years and years ago from Dunham's, it was an $80 rifle. And now these things are selling for $400, $500, $600, $700. This is period accurate. This is a military surplus sling from World War II. You have your dog collar sling mounts, top and bottom. Have your cleaning rod that's right in there, okay? And so everything is period accurate on this rifle, and has the bayonet, which snaps up like that. Pretty intimidating piece of cutlery there. Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that, but that folds in. And so that's this rifle. You can see the rear sight is adjustable up to 1,000 yards. While I would not trust my own personal marksmanship at 1,000 yards, this round has been used as a sniper round. So this is what the Soviets sniped with, and there are confirmed kills at 1,000 yards and more with this round. So it is it's a very accurate round, very accurate firing rifle. Just has a little shroud over the front sight, just very, very simple. Has a little post there, and then your rear dovetail right here. Internal 5-round box magazine, which is opened here, and so you can unload all of your rounds there. One of the signature pieces on this is actually the bolt handle, which just sticks straight out. You can see there, sticks out. A lot of people criticize that, but very utilitarian weapon right here. The worst part, in my opinion, is actually the safety, which you have to pull. It's that knob there. You have to pull that and twist it to the side. I can't imagine doing that in mittens in Siberia. That would probably be pretty tough. Probably wouldn't use the safety very much. But anyhow, so this is it. Some Russian soldier probably carried this in training, and I mean, it was used all over the world in many, many, many conflicts. The Mosin was developed in, I believe, 1891, and it's been used basically ever since then. And there are still countries that are using these to fight with. It's a very effective round, very effective rifle. As you can see, it's really solid. Unloaded, this thing weighs in at exactly 9 pounds, 1/2 ounces. So it's a stout piece of equipment. And this is the carbine. They make much longer versions of these that are even heavier than that. But so basically what I have done is, when I bought this, it was coated. Every crevice had cosmoline in it, which is for preservation. It's like a gooey, sticky substance, and had cosmoline. It had been refinished really poorly, and so what I did was I just stripped it, soaked it in mineral spirits, and literally just took about 12 pieces of sandpaper, because every time you'd wipe it with a piece of sandpaper, it'd come back goopy. It was so filthy. So soaked it in mineral spirits, brushed it, and I just did some fine sanding on here. I didn't want to take any of this character out. I mean, you can see this is all pitted. I mean, this is a rifle that you would, you know, you could fight hand-to-hand combat with this rifle. Just so you know, famously, the Soviets used this rifle, among others, in the Battle of Stalingrad, where they were able to effectively push back the Nazis during World War II, and they used this rifle to do it. Bloodiest battle in military history. My memory is failing me, but I want to say somewhere on the side of about 2 million casualties. A lot of civilian casualties, close quarters combat in urban settings. Military airstrikes were called in and leveled the entire city, but the Soviets were able to push the Nazis back, and actually they had to take forces from the Western Front to fight the Eastern Front after the Battle of Stalingrad, because the Nazi casualties were so heavy. So anyhow, this is a really fun, neat rifle. I have not shot this in years because I've been moving around and doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it's been in pieces for years. So I have finally somehow collected all the pieces back together, put some tung oil on it just to keep it a little bit more weatherproof, put some tung oil on it and put it all back together. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to show you how to load it, how to operate it, and we're going to put 5 rounds through this. Always wear your hearing protection. This is a particularly loud round, in my opinion. I think especially coming out of the short muzzle of this rifle, it's loud. So but we're gonna have some fun with this. So what you do, this is just a standard position for the bolt, and crack it open, pull it back, and you can see no frills, nothing special. But then these stripper clips, these are stripper clips, and boy, they are really chintzy, really bad, and it's actually really hard to load. I can't imagine loading on the battlefield with this, but if it's all you got, it's all you got. And so anyhow, there's a little groove right here in the receiver. You can see those 2 notches, and this stripper clip fits right in there. And so what you do then is you push down on it, and sometimes you have to jiggle the bullets around a little bit, but these are going in pretty well. Stripper clip comes out, then you just close the bolt, you're ready to go. That's what it looks like fully loaded, and there we have it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 5 rounds through it. I'm shooting into a backstop, and we'll see what it does. I'm only about 20 yards away. I haven't shot this rifle in 15 years, so I don't even remember how it shoots. Oh, I did do some trigger work on it, put a return spring in there and a spring washer to clean up the trigger so that it's not sloppy. So anyhow, don't forget this safety. You want to put it on or take it off, but that's what it is. So all right, here we go. And we're empty. I'm going to pick up my brass so that I can reload. As you can see, the first round popped out, but then I don't know if it wasn't lubed well enough, but that second round didn't pop up, so it was giving me some trouble. But as you can see, after that, everything was smooth sailing. So anyhow, there it is, Mosin-Nagant M44 rifle from 1946 in excellent working order. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day. God bless.